homes here. That's Chris Evans up there. They're in the millions. Have you heard about Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah.
Wanna see where he lives?
Yeah. That's another tour. What'd you say? That's another tour.
Oh, I'll show you Justin Timberlake. So, 100 Torreston Drive, and it's actually up for sale. It popped up on the market 3100 like 4 months ago. He's asking 35 million for it.
Wow.
Of course, you can't see anything of his house,
Yeah.
but you see his gate and his trash
So
cans.
does he still live there?
He still lives
Got a lot
there,
of trash cans.
because it's a large property, and green is for
Recycle?
bio, gardening and stuff like that. Then blue,
Yeah.
Mr. Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. Must be a big house in there.
Yeah, it is.
So what, 2 kids now?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know nothing about personal life or anything about celebrities. I like
Sport.
News.
ladies. What do we see here? San Fernando Valley, named after the city of San Fernando. San Bernardino Mountains in the back, San Gabriel Mountains in the back. Burbank Airport over there. City of Burbank, city of North Hollywood, where we just came from. Parts of Studio City. And then to our right, we have part of Glendale. And Glendale is known for Forest Lawn. Have you heard about Forest Lawn, Glendale? That's where you have Michael Jackson resting there, Walt Disney resting there.
Okay.
And there is Universal Studios. And you guys, you said you're gonna be at Warner Brothers tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Warner Brothers are over there, right in the back of the Universal Studios. You see the brown building and the beige building? Those are the Warner Brothers. And then you have the big plaza with the beige buildings, all the same roof. Those are part of the Warner Brothers Studios.
Wow. Universal City Overlook. Universal City Overlook.
When I Googled it, they say just to make it more popular and to attract more people. It's a different generation. More people they can go. I didn't point that out. The Harry Potter Castle. Or did I? Harry Potter Castle on the Water Bowl, the Amphitheater.
Yes. Yes.
That's the one. You see the city of Hollywood?
So this is Hollywood.
Right there, that's Hollywood.
Okay.
We see west, the Pacific coast already, over there to our right. And we see another part here of the freeway, of the 101.
Okay.
That's Los Angeles side. And on the other side we saw the San Fernando Valley, right?
Okay.
Sell land, Hollywood land.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And Hollywood land was actually taller than this latest version, what you see now. It was about 50 feet each letter tall. You like the modern look, the square?
Well, for California, it's here, you know. It wouldn't look good in Collegeville, Pennsylvania.
Glasses. Before he moved to Florida. And now I heard he purchased 3 homes in the Hollywood Hills.
Justin Bieber? Wow.
Yeah, you see the canals here?
Yeah,
those hills. You see definitely that part is watered and that part is not, right?
Yeah.
The gate is always closed. It's just part of the service road, the maintenance road on the lake. Did you take a picture of it?
I'm doing a little
good.
video.
Oh, a video? Probably too late now. But you see, same thing here, the bunker style, that home, and then these older homes here, of course, refurbished or remodeled. Here, now you can take a picture of it.
I see it.
Okay,
Nice.
you're welcome. You're done?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Friend's new profile picture. There's the Los Angeles River.
You know what? Come a little bit. I don't want the fancy.
Okay.
Come a little. Now use your other.
Like this?
Only they wear the sunglasses. Maybe I
Geez,
should
up
get my
close.
sunglasses. she called
You
me.
guys can come here, right? You know that.
It's right there, Hollywood.
All right, Walk of Fame. It is. It's next.
Oh, is it? Good.
Is it really next? Wow.
There, if it's a left turn or right turn, you know, I was confused. No, I wasn't. And there's your sign over there. No access to the Hollywood sign. That is the Hollywood Bowl we saw from the overlook.
Yeah.
Okay, the seating area is over there, up in that canyon. It's an amphitheater, and it's a very unique acoustic sound in there because it's right inside the canyon.
Maybe you'll see somebody famous, Patty.
Yeah, or you're getting discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Does
your
that
chance.
happen a lot?
Not to me, but I keep trying every day when I'm here, you know.
And you were...
Ladies,
Okay.
we have the metro entrance here, Hollywood stop from the underground metro subway to the right. We have the El Capitan on the left. And then we actually can stop here so you can take some pictures of the Dolby Theater. You want to do that?
Doggy theater?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Dolby.
He doesn't want to go out of the way.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
See? You can get your star there. You put your name there and then she
Wait out.
Friends taking the Ford guy.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, friend taking.
You bet.
Yeah. Who I'm looking at most of the
Just stand there.
I know, Halle Berry. I know.
Where are you going?
Just walking around. And he was a boxer.
I'll dance Kenny, he knows that. He's a know-it-all.
Another clip from the other. None of the famous people getting out. There's the red carpet right here. Inside. Up that staircase and then right into the Dolby Theater. Okay, that's where they have the Oscars. And then they're hoping to get out like this with the Oscar in there. Or like this. Right? On the side, you see the pillars, you see the year and the best movie, best picture from that year.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to see though, isn't it? It's kind of hard to see the years.
Come closer.
Are you allowed to go inside? No.
Inside the theater? No.
Yeah, no.
But during the day they give tours inside,
Yeah.
and at nighttime it's open like a regular theater.
Wow. Oh, like a movie theater.
Yeah, it is a movie theater.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yes,
Wow.
it is.
Gone with the Wind. Wow.
So if you guys wanted to, you could.
This is where they host the Oscars.
This is where they host the Oscars, the Dolby Theater. These are all the winning movies from all the different years. Both sides they have it. Now we're going on to the grand staircase.
Original Rocky?
What?
Oh, you're too young for that, right? Rocky. Yeah, so that's the year when I was born. with the video. Yeah, exactly. You remember that? Yeah. If you want to.
It's where the celebrities walk. So this is where their limos park.
Victoria's Secret Angels, for example, right?
yeah.
Gotcha. So you see, back in the day, it meant something else. It meant something that you have skills, right?
Yes.
When
Yeah.
you got your ceremony. Yeah. Maybe you dancing, singing, acting, maybe all of it, you know. The first star was received or given in 1960, actually.
Wow.
I forgot her name. Her name is from, sometimes I go to Michigan to the Dream Cruise. Woodward. Joanne Woodward. Here is the Chinese Theater. Of course,
So these are really famous people's handprints, footprints, signature.
Roy Rogers.
You know a lot. I don't know any of them, so.
These are really old ones.
And they were really famous.
This guy here is in Sound Music.
Okay.
He was the dad.
Okay. Avengers. 37.
Oh, neato.
Yeah. Let me get a picture. These are really famous.
Hugh Jackman, the showman. And Les Mis. Oh, wow.
She's
They
looking.
weren't over there.
No.
Judy Garland.
Yeah, Carrollwood.
This is better than the stars then. Walk of Fame.
Oh, and ma'am?
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right around here.
Okay, well, let's look for Elvis. You didn't find Elvis
I
yet?
don't think there is one.
Okay.
Unless you have it.
Maybe it was after him.
I don't think he has one.
So these are like
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to join the tour at 11:35, find us at the front door. That's your chance to go inside the theater.
Let's go out, friend. I'm done here. Find it? Find what you're looking for? Okay.
Oh, good.
On the ground, Sid Grauman. So Sid, all the best or best wishes.
Yes,
or
yes, yes.
Sid Grauman, do you know who that is?
No.
So why don't you ask me?
Who is
I don't know. But I see his name then, so I thought maybe you guys know.
No.
He's the builder of that Chinese theater. He designed it and he created it. And actually Sid Grauman, the Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
And that office, what they use in that TV show, it's right here on birds, the eagles, the doors.
Yep.
Very famous bands or musicians. They already purchased their guitars or the instruments here. You see,
Ah.
right? Very famous. And then the second category here on Sunset Boulevard is the stand-up comedy. People, the funny actors, Tim Allen, Jim Carrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Eddie Murphy, they got discovered in one or the other stand-up comedy clubs here on Sunset.
Okay.
Right? So you have good connections to perform in these clubs.
Ah, yeah.
And they're hoping to maybe get a TV show or to get famous.
You want to get discovered.
Of course.
Wow. Now
I'm trying this way. I'm trying to be funny and just discover in my van.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Now it's TikTok.
Or Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider, actually, do you know Rob Schneider? The short guy with the very funny hair. He has some very funny facial expressions. I think he's a good actor, but as a performer, I didn't like him too much. I don't like it when they cursing so much, you know, F this and F that.
Yep,
I think it's not funny. It's kind of,
I agree with that.
but Chateau Marmont,
No.
see on the right hand side, that castle looking hotel, and that is known for Was it Jim or no? John Belushi.
John's one who died.
Who died, right?
Yes,
On an overdose. Yeah, that
Yep.
was John Belushi in there. Here we have a famous Wayne, so it used to be John Wayne's favorite hotel here on Sunset. And then we have my favorite hamburger joint here on the right hand side, the Carnies. You see the train?
Yeah.
You ever eaten in a train car?
Yeah.
They filmed also the 80s Superman movie in there. Best burger in town. If you guys like fast food once in a while, I recommend that. Here, another very popular place, the Saddle Ranch on the right hand side. They have a real mechanical bull riding inside.
Whoa.
But not for you.
No.
You have to be older than 21.
I am.
Alright, and here's the second funny stand-up comedy club, nightclub, the Comedy Store. Alright, and you see all the names here. You see there, Whoopi Goldberg, Eddie Murphy, they got discovered in that store.
Wow.
Alright. We have a few very famous and popular restaurants located there and cafes. And if you come there on a weekend or in the evening, you see at least one celebrity. If you know how they look like, you will see them there. They come there to be seen. The left-hand side is the Liberty 4. And this is where you see the fancy cars parked at nighttime, especially on a weekend. And then they're sitting outside having dinner or having a drink or whatever and getting the attention. That used to owned by Johnny Depp.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is where River Phoenix died in front of him, the Viper Room. Still in use as a regular rock and roll nightclub. And here's the place I mentioned earlier, the Whiskey A Go Go.
Oh yes.
Another, the Eagles, the Doors, Stones. I mean, even before they got famous, they performed in these type of nightclubs here. All right, that's what made it so famous here, the Sunset Strip, the rock and roll days. I'm talking 70s, 80s, and the stand-up comedy clubs. Roxy.
See the rainbow?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Yes, thank you. I thought you were talking to Kevin Hart sign.
That's the Roxy, and here's the Rainbow, the bar.
Yeah.
Right. If you like rock and roll, that's the place to go. It's completely blacked out inside.
Where?
I don't know.
It's not there.
Right there, right
Somewhere
there.
here.
Okay.
That is a famous sign.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Is it close enough? You can't go closer than that.
Okay, I got it. Even closer here.
So now we are officially in the fine thing. Of course, they have a presidential suite inside, but they also have 23 bungalows on their property, and they run you up to 35,000 in that.
Wow.
And I don't know what's and they have free coffee at least.
Yes.
But here, if you go in there, you can visit the bar. You don't have to stay in there. All these fancy hotels, you just walk through, you go to the bar, and you have a drink there, or usually I have tap water. So here's the main building of the Beverly Hills Hotel. And here are the 23 bungalows I was talking about, the single homes. Alright. Nice home here. One of these days I have to buy a ticket and I want to see that place from the back, since I'm always driving by and pointing it out. A lot of
Someone
movie stars.
lives there?
Yeah, somebody, no, they don't live there, it's a museum now. And people used to come here to hang out. That building is built to the back, and you see the canyon, you see the other side of the hills over there. So that backyard. It's built right on the canyon. It's beautiful, beautiful landscaping. He saw his property, this house, in one of his movies. So eventually, it is Will Ferrell. What I do know, it is a high-profile guy or person who lives there, because they just added like 3 months ago more cameras, and they actually see, you know, Donnie Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg, of course, it's too small. Donnie, it's too small for this little home here, but one of his family members.
A lot of cars.
Yeah, and always the same. Always the same cars.
Guard dogs.
Hearst.
Oh,
Yeah, the Hearst family. If you
Wow.
Google it, 1700 here on the left, they used to own that joint.
Okay.
Aloha. And across from I Love Lucy, that property here used to belong to the Kennedys, and they just started last week demolishing it. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all, see now that all these homes you see here in Beverly, it's just like this. You see, completely made out of gold with rhinestones, diamonds, beautiful, right? That's why they're so expensive. Never mind the 2x4s. Up. Let's start. 144 Elvis Presley, 245 coming up Burt Reynolds, 265 George Harrison, 301 Barbara Streisand, 320 Frank Sinatra, Clark Gable, 355 Walt Disney, and then the last property on the left hand side is gonna be 391 Rod Stewart. Alright?
So this is Elvis now?
This is former property from Elvis Presley, and his property is so big he even had farmland. He had animals on his place. I heard he was a very generous guy. He brought his friends and family members homes and cars, things like that.
You can't see anything
No,
past the fence.
not anymore. But you see, if you peek here, you see the lights.
Yeah.
That used to be his tennis courts facing the street here. Still there. Alright. Here is his gate coming up. 144 Elvis Presley. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Now take a video or a few pictures on that side here on the left. That is house number 100 North Carrollwood Drive. You see that home up there?
In between the trees.
In between those trees, yeah. And that's his backyard. The king of pop. Who's that? Or who was that? Yeah, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson used to live here. And that's also where he died in. Yeah. Sometimes people ask me or say, no, he died at the Neverland Ranch.
Neverland.
Yeah, up by Santa Barbara, right? No, he died here in this home.
Now who
Beverly
owns it?
No, not at Neverland. No, do the Google fact check. If I'm wrong, tell me, because I've been telling it wrong for the last 9 years now. I have to call a lot of people then to correct the record.
So who?
See that balcony?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I look higher than that.
But that wasn't here anyway. It was in London. Or short, Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills is incorporated. It's like 87 other cities, 88 with Beverly Hills incorporated to Los Angeles.
So you
And that
guys
is
here.
the original gate still. If you look up videos on that day or pictures, you see the sheriff department, police department, and the coroners actually using that gate and came out that day.
Oh, he was renting the house.
Wow.
Yeah. You can, no, there was a time when you can rent it. It was like what, $17,000 a month or something? I don't know how much he paid. But here you see house number 100. It's all this corner.
Oh, wow.
Now?
How much was Michael Jackson paying for
Oh,
rent
he
on the
was?
house? He died at $100,000 per month.
Wow.
That's reasonable. And the Neverland Ranch, I heard, is finally sold. It was the hairy guy, right? Birdie. Burt Reynolds here on the left hand side. Yes, exactly. 245. Here's 245. Burt Reynolds. And next to 245, we had 255 or 265. Who was that? George Harrison. The Beatles.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Still around?
Aloha. No, he's not around anymore.
Okay.
And that property with the high hatches, straight ahead here on the left, that is house number 301. That's her main gate, Barbara Streisand.
She still lives there?
No, not really. But it just finished remodeling it like 3 months ago. It's been sitting like this for a while, so they don't paint that wood. They just leave it. 320 used to belong to Frankie.
Frank Sinatra?
That's right. Frank Sinatra. Here, 301. Two of that one that used to belong to Walt Disney.
Wow.
All right.
You gonna remember all this, Patty?
It's a video too.
Oh.
And then the last guy on the left-hand side, 391.
So famous people are actually neighbors like us, local people.
Yes. So they're waiting for you to come back here or to move in.
We're to come for dinner.
But, and a couple of weeks ago, I was standing here and the gates opened and one of his mates came out. So I took a selfie with his mate, right? This is how close I get to Rod Stewart. No, I didn't do it. I'm professional. You see the high hedges, if you can call it hedges, right? This wall of trees. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy, he purchased that home. And now give me a number. What do you think how much he spent on it? 3 years ago, most expensive home in LA. Not asking price, not value, sold.
I have no idea.
Take a wild guess. What do you think?
Billion.
700 million.
Oh, that's too much. How much?
Oh, it's not million?
No,
I
it is
mean,
millions. It is
I
in
thought it was
millions.
billions.
No.
Million.
More than that.
75 million.
More.
350 million.
Less. 165. That's right. 165 million. And then like 3 months ago, I checked it. It went up to 170 already.
Wow.
And now I had somebody actually a couple of days ago. She looked it up and she said it's down to 142.
Who is he?
He's the guy that keeps flying.
Yeah, the
people up
Amazon
into
guy.
outer space.
Yeah.
Amazon.
15.
The Amazon guy. Yeah.
Wow.
That is right. See, I said palm. Here again on the left-hand side, we're driving by the Beverly Hills Hotel. Here, the silver or platinum fire hydrant.
Right here.
The Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy. And Eddie Murphy was actually staying in the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Oh.
In the pink one.
A lot of tour buses.
Yeah. And I thought it's over now. I thought this season was done.
366.
That's right. That's the Santa Monica Boulevard. And that's the last original part of the Route 66. Behind us, you see the Beverly Hills sign.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you recognize that one from TV shows or movies or postcards. 1905. That's when they started developing Beverly Hills. On Beverly Hills sign.
This is Beverly Hills Park.
That's a lily pond, and that is part of the Beverly Hills Park.
Ah, so the lilies.
Yeah, we have some lilies. Or some fishes.
Water lilies.
See the fish?
No, where?
Yeah, I'll show you.
It's not there.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Here, the little guys.
Oh,
See them? Yeah.
are they fish?
Yeah. I'm not lying.
Yeah, they look like puppies.
You say you're kidding so many times. Looks like leeches. Like I
No, no leeches, whatever that is.
So how big do they get?
Like this.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they're getting much bigger than that.
It's the City Hall. That's from the movie Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy. It's a funny movie. Yep.
What are you doing?
After all, it is Patty's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just enjoy the drive along all the designer stores here. You're rich. You know more about that than I do.
I don't know much
What
either.
I do know is Bijan is on the right hand side, it's a very famous man designer. People like Obama, people like Tom Cruise, they used to shop here.
You might see somebody famous, Pat.
Ah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
But if you're
know.
really famous and rich, you call in, you get an appointment, you drive from the backyard, underground parking,
Ah,
and you have Secret Service
Look at that
or
yellow
protection.
car.
Really?
You're the only one who's going inside. They're closing the store for everyone else.
wow.
Yellow Rolls Royce,
Yeah.
yellow parking meter with his signature on. Bijan is his name, from Iraq. He's dead now,
They're
but
gonna
somebody,
pay car, Patty, on the
somebody's
right.
Oh yeah.
in the car. Louis Vuitton,
They have a specialized quality, you know, with somebody.
Chanel.
Yeah.
Everything you need, you will find it here. Everything that rich people need, they can find it here.
What do you want? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a golden toilet cleaner. You know what we need. And maybe a little bit more interesting, you have the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. And that Beverly Wilshire Hotel is famous from the movie Pretty Woman. You know, Pretty Woman.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's red, I have to wait.
This is Rodeo Drive.
This is the famous Rodeo Drive.
It's great.
Already? Yeah, I'm waiting for him. I'm letting them go. No, it's red. It's still right here.
Yeah, God. Wow, they even had like a security guards. What's that?
And they had to yeah. Of Wilshire. There's a famous staircase where we're gonna see people probably taking some pictures.
Ah. Louis Vuitton.
Right in here, take a picture or a movie or film of the Beverly Wilshire Hotel.
Wow.
You see the Canadian flag, you see the US flag, Canadian flag, California flag, and another US flag. And the Canadian is because they own it, right? They run that store.
Ah.
Wilshire Hotel.
Tiffany.
Do you want to run into Tiffany's and get your watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rolex is right next door. See that staircase here on the left? You have Versace on top of it. Are you sure nobody has to use the restroom? They want to? You have to?
No.
Okay. Story here on Wilshire. That's where Elton John purchased his first Steinway piano. And also, of course, the Cedars Sinai. These properties here, these buildings. Cedar Sinai. Do I pronounce it right? Yeah, right. Cedars Sinai. Yeah, that's how we say it.
Yep, Cedar Sinai.
That's where the rich and rich.
Famous.
Yeah, I wanted to say famous, but also
Get their facelifts.
yeah, facelifts,
Ah.
fake hair. They call that what? Because it,
Yeah.
maybe it's the
Oh, the
target
bear?
they use for the street here.
Ah.
Yeah, the targets. You see, they're bubbling.
Ah.
And the museum is on the construction side of the construction. This it is open. You just walk in. It's part of Hancock Park. And we missed the Berlin Wall on the left-hand side. right there. See, you got it all right.
I don't know what I'm looking
Yeah, on the left-hand side, piece of the Berlin Wall.
yeah.
And then here you have the Urban Lights exhibition on the right-hand side, the LA County Museum, and then you have on the left-hand side this funny-looking building. That's the Peterson Automotive Museum. If you like movie cars, things like that, it's a nice place to go to. They have like the Batman movies, James Bond movies, Back to the Future, DeLorean, things like that. And there you have the coffee shop restaurant. Here the LA County Museum on the right. Alright?
Yes.
Good. From up there. And that is the place where I asked you, or did I ask you, do you know who lives there? No, I didn't make that joke today. I don't know who lives there, but sometimes I'm pointing it out and I ask the group, do you know who lives there?